So the men, you know, women can behave some way.
Yeah, witches.
Some have mood swings and all that.
They are witches.
Just pay attention to your partner.
All right. Hello. This is your boy King Lodehud. I have Emmy, Lorenda, and Ellie Fitness once again. So we have an interesting topic today too, which is what are men not doing right? What are men
Not doing
not
right.
doing right? Because to us men, we normally don't see anything wrong with our actions. But the women, they will start giving us attitude all of a sudden. Then you're like, why? What did I do wrong? You understand? So now we have a lady amongst us. So come and explain to us what are we not doing right that you don't want?
So that we can rebuttal it.
Yes.
Okay, I feel men don't pay attention to a lot of things about women. That is why there are things we say men are not doing right.
Oh, okay.
So you are dating a lady, you realize, for example, she's not working, she's at home
Mm,
trying to get things done for herself, and well, you know she's not working all right, but um there are some basic, or there are some things that you could do to help her out, but you feel, oh, because she's a woman, she's okay, like
mm,
she will get a job, like things would go,
work out.
yeah, work out. But I feel that, or what men are supposed to do is that they are supposed to pay attention to some little details. Sometimes the women don't need
Too
you to
much.
pay attention to every, but just some little details. So you could help her that, or you could help her in a way that, oh, okay, you're not working. Why don't we do this, that? Sometimes those little things push the men. Or, well, you know she's not working, and at least you have to support her in some way. Okay, not all the time. You don't do that. You are expecting her to rather ask. Sometimes some women are very proud that they would never ask anything from a man. Some women are very, very proud. Even if she's in a dire need of the thing, she would never ask. That is to her, okay, because maybe she doesn't want the man to feel she's dependent on him,
On
or
his bed.
she's becoming a burden and he has to be thinking. But no, some women are like that. But some women, they would ask you that, oh, I want this, I want that. Can you
Help.
help me out? Yes. But sometimes, you see, when you, the man, you listen to the body language of the lady and the way she communicates, you should know from there that she doesn't need everything, but she needs you to just look at some one or two things that will come together and maybe solve her problem. But most men don't pay attention to that. Their attention, well, sometimes you don't know, but people have different way of thinking things. Some people, they want the ladies to come and say that, help me do this, help me do that, help me
Yeah,
do
be
that.
straightforward with it.
Yes. And some too, they won't come and say it to you. But maybe in a conversation or in an argument or
She may
something,
bring it up.
then she will bring it up. Then you'll be like, oh, like, no. So I feel that the men have to pay attention to some things. Then I think everything will be, because
You see, I don't have a problem with what she's saying.
Okay.
In the sense that, okay, in every relationship, the women expect to be the center of everything,
Center of attraction.
the center of everything. Like when you are sleeping, when you are eating, when you are doing everything, you should think about them. And then it is bad in a situation that, okay, sometimes the women just want you to think about them, not knowing that maybe you as a man, you have maybe certain challenges, or financially there are things disturbing you or stuff. There are so many things that boils down into a relationship that somebody will say, oh, men are not doing this thing right. But you see, sometimes it's not bad for you to just ask the man what is going on with you, or something like that. You see, sometimes I feel like, you see, for things to go right in a relationship, or right, it should be a two-way thing.
Yeah.
You do, I do. It's a teamwork.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Sometimes, yes, maybe the man is not listening. Why is the man not listening? when there are certain things on somebody's mind and you are talking, he
It's
might
hard to
hear
listen,
it,
yeah.
but it's hard for him to pay attention to you, to the details you are talking about.
Yeah.
And if I don't have money and I'm thinking about how I'll get money, you're telling me you need money to buy a wig or something. You're making noise.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you get it? That is how it is like. So there are some people who pay extra careful attention, even though maybe they also have their issues to deal with. So it's a whole lot of things when it comes to what men are not doing right and what they are doing right or what they are not. It's a whole lot of things. It depends. Okay, we are seen as the top figures in the society. So we there,
Everything you're supposed to
Shinkai,
handle.
yeah.
Some of the men too don't like to share. Let me say most of the men
You don't like
You
don't
see,
like to
it
share
is
what
true.
they are going
It is
through.
true. It is a
Yeah.
But
nature. It's the nature of most men.
Yeah.
But you see, when you know your guy, you know when to get out information from him.
Yeah.
yes, when you know your guy, like he said, you know how to get
And when you know
information.
your woman too, it's
Yes,
vice
you
It's the
can
versa.
get
same thing.
information.
Yes.
It's true, vice versa. But in our generation today, most of the men don't like to share what they are going through. But some of them will figure maybe because it is money issue, money issue. No. Some men are abused when they go to work. Likewise, some women go to work
Yes.
and they are
The
abused.
abuse. Yeah.
I feel when you share whatever you are going through with your partner, if it is money issue and the person can't even help you out of it, she can tell you something that will suit your soul,
Yeah.
that will make you feel okay.
Yeah.
But because they feel women are always on the receiving side, always want to receive from the men, they feel like when I even tell her cry, what will she even say? Like, so let me just find something. No, be truthful to your partner.
Okay, I think men always look at the end result. Let's say this thing that I'm going to tell my woman, what would she say? What would be her reaction? You understand? But
Is it?
women, they were like, I just feel like telling you.
I just feel like
You
telling you. I just feel
understand?
like talking about it.
Uh-huh.
That's how the women are. For instance, let me tell you something. If this thing doesn't boil down to things you do for a man or things a woman do for a man, yeah, like vice versa. You see, it comes to certain petty stuff. Like today, I met a lady friend
Yeah.
and I took her number. Oh, and then we chat. If I tell my lady that thing, why am I doing that? But she is okay telling me that today this guy came to propose to me, and I will take it cool and
Yeah.
understand, and I'll be like, oh, okay, because maybe I have that trust and believe in her that okay, well, because she's mine. What else? But when I come and say the same thing,
Yeah.
it's like, what am I doing?
Mm,
Are you getting where I'm coming from?
okay.
So it is so it makes it difficult for men to communicate in a relationship because if you want to say something right now, no, they'll be like,
They'll use it against you.
yes, it is like that. You'll be used against you. Why are you doing that? Or is it because I said, okay, let's do this thing today? Now, today you are telling me you don't have money. You see,
You
it is a whole lot of things.
you
Yeah, it's
see,
true.
You
some
see, so it
men,
makes it difficult for the man to come out and say,
Yeah, I
and then
understand.
the
you know,
minister.
some men feel that when they tell their ladies that, oh,
Uh-huh.
I met this lady and that,
Yeah.
because he doesn't get the reaction he's expecting, then maybe he's thinking otherwise. Okay, see, if you a man, you're in a relationship with someone and you tell the person, oh, I met this female friend, and that happens. Sometimes the reactions you should notice.
Mm.
There is some, it is just jealousy.
Sometimes mood swings come in.
Yes. So you should know your partner very well. But to me, okay, to me, if I am dating you and you come and tell me that, oh, you met your lady friend, that is lady friend, and that, I don't have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a sometimes I even encourage you, Charlie. But if you come and tell me that you met your ex and you kind of like cool, you were vibing, I would have a problem with it
Okay.
because this is someone you have ended a relationship with.
Mm.
So why would she now come back and want to come and kind of like vibe
Mingle.
with?
Uh-huh.
Yes, some people break up with their exes on good notes. They have reasons for breaking up. If the new relationship you are in, you made that known to the person, and the person doesn't feel that okay, then this thing is not going to do anything to me. So if you tell her, oh, I met my ex, this, that, she was like, oh, okay, fine. Then, oh, like then the person has understood that you guys broke up on this note,
Yeah,
and like that is how it is. Some people would understand it,
but not all.
but not all.
Mm.
especially when the relationship didn't end on a very nice note, or it ended some way, and the way it ended, it could bring back the two
Some
people.
attraction, yeah.
That one they would have a problem. That one they will have so many reactions. And why that? And why that? Sometimes it is jealousy. It is natural for a
No,
lady to be
it
jealous,
is
okay? But
understandable.
when
Okay,
a lady goes the extreme,
Mm,
you see, it is just a point I am making. You see,
yeah.
it brings it to the sense that men are not able to communicate better in certain situations to
And
their
share
lady,
certain things.
certain information. So you feel like the man is curling up or something like that. He is not curling up. He's just looking at the blowbacks whenever he made such
Mm,
communications or discuss such things with the wife or the girlfriend. There are a
yeah.
lot of blowbacks. You know, when you discuss, and some women will may listen, give you advice, but in the near future, you may not know it could be used against you.
Yeah.
And it is funny. For instance, it's a way the women sometimes their yes is not yes. I don't know whether
Mm,
we have to
yeah, yeah, of
perform
course, of
magic
course. To
to understand
determine
and
what kind
deduce
of
what
yes
kind
is
of
this.
meanings they are trying to say to the thing.
Sometimes they'll say you can go, but
But
then
but then when you
then you
go,
can go. They'll say, why didn't you ask why I said
you
you
can
can go?
go. Like why should I ask?
you know,
Because when
sometimes,
you call me and then you tell me, babe, I'm going out, I was like, oh, okay,
You can
please
go.
have fun and take care of yourself. That is the end of it.
no, some ladies think
But
too
do you know
much.
that when I
Like,
say that they have fun and take care of yourself, they'll be like, why am I allowing you here go easily like that? I was like, what do you want me to do?
no, when
And then
you before you
it will be
met the
like
person, was the person not a free person?
no, it will be like, and so when I meet her, because we have been going out, that is why I'm allowed. You see, those kind of
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
brings so
Sometimes,
many,
see,
and then
ladies,
be like,
those things ladies have been doing is
Some petty
unnecessary.
fights.
It
Yeah,
is
yeah,
unnecessary.
yeah.
Some are very interesting when you
Yeah,
tell your lady that, and then she gives you a kind of reaction like,
yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
The men sometimes wonder because maybe that one is a nice nose. When they come, they will use it as a funny talking.
Yeah.
yes,
They'll just
yes.
laugh about it. Yes.
Mm,
Now and me, that's how I am. When my guy is going up, shall they have fun? Make sure you do this, you do that. Then, oh no, not even when they say, hey, why like what? Master nothing. Just have fun because before you met me, I was a free person.
mm,
I do all those things before. Yeah, sometimes when we come into relationships, we just
You
try
have to
to
curtail some of
put
those things. Yeah,
some things in place
some
so
boundaries.
that
Yeah.
yeah.
but when somebody is going out, let the person money feel free. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
let the person feel free. Don't hold. You see, when you the person is going to be like, okay, then you be doing some style. The person will go and do something and come back and will not even tell you. And
Yeah.
you as if when he even
Next
went
time,
out
crowd, the
crying,
person is going to.
he didn't
Yeah.
even like it
So
and all
so
those
so
things.
so you see this topic it is broad. It all boils down to, let's say, communicating better, and then the women should also read reactions and then actions of men. Some men show actions, but
And
is
the women don't
the
really
women don't
read
really
into
read, and they
between the
didn't.
lines. Yeah.
But they want us to always read their attention,
Yeah.
their emotions, their feelings every time,
You
and then
see,
understand the magic that their no could be yes or
Yes.
maybe no, and
Decipher.
then decipher those kind of things. Just tell me you don't like the
you
thing, and
see,
then we'll talk about it.
there is a saying that are not supposed to be, women can't be understood.
Mm,
Even God who created us
don't
doesn't
understand.
even understand. It's a lie. God understands us. It is
Uh-huh.
the men who don't understand. One
Mm,
thing we have to also look at is that a woman was formed out of a man.
yeah.
A man was created, he was
Mm,
molded with
yeah.
dust. Okay. And because God said it's not good for a man to be alone, he put him into a deep sleep and formed a woman out of him. She's already refined, but was in him. So
Mm,
before a man and a woman can be together and reproduce, the woman has to come out of the man.
yeah.
A man cannot understand a woman because when they were creating the woman, you were asleep. You see, if God had created a woman just the way he had created a man, how would the equation be like? Women are rocking shoulders with men, yes. But look at it all. If both of you were formed, they formed him, breathed into him,
Mm,
they did the same thing to a woman,
we would
breathed
understand each
into
other
him.
better.
How would the understanding be like? Because you'll be like, how they did you, that's how they did me.
Mm,
So
But
we
it
are
is
equals,
two, yes, but it is two
basically.
different things. He created the man first. And when he saw that it is not good for him to be alone, that is why he formed the woman out of him. God has a reason for forming the woman out of the man. So a man, it is not everything about a woman that you would understand to the peak.
Mm.
People are still doing research to why women cannot be understood. See, it is natural. That is how God created us. That is not to say that the way some women are misbehaving, that is how God made them. No. Some women are misbehaving because they have chose to misbehave. They have chose to come up with those kind of lifestyles and whatever. And it doesn't help.
Yeah.
Okay? In a relationship, if you want to move it further, you want the man to make it official, put a ring on it, and let the whole world know. It is your behavior as a woman that will make the man take you to the next level.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Men are not doing some things right because some of our women, like Ellie said, communication is some way. There are some men they can communicate very well. There are some men they can't. So if you want something, you have to ask. That is why when we want something from God, we go on our knees and we pray. We ask Him, and then He does it. So if you realize that there are some things your man is not doing right or is not paying attention to, everything still comes down to communication.
Yeah.
Communicate with him. There are a lot of things men are not doing right,
Mm.
but it is we, the women, that are not helping them to do those things right. Because the man is not paying attention to some little details about her or what is going on around her, then she just sits and folds her arms. No, you want to be helped. You want to get something, so you need to make the person know. But if you make the person know and still the person is behaving the way he is behaving, then you know there is a problem.
Yeah.
Or maybe you have a point to doing what you are doing.
Yeah.
But we have some people, when you tell them this is it, they pay attention.
Yeah, of course.
Likewise, you have some people, you tell them something, they feel that, oh, you want too much or you do too much. So men are not doing a lot, okay, for us, or are not seeing some things, but we, the women, have to help them. Because if we help them, there is a lot of things they can do for us. Seriously, there is a lot of things, but it is because we are not communicating well. Some people's communication is like they are fighting. It's like they are arguing. No. If you want to be understood, first understand the man. When you understand the man, he will also understand you. See, there is no one who will sit down, talk to his man, and there is understanding, and the man will not listen to whatever you want to say or whatever you are bringing to help the relationship. It depends on the tone, the way you talk, the way you go about it, how you approach, and everything. Okay, everything boils down to we the women, not only we the women, but most of the things boil down to us because women are to help the men do better. That is why the saying says, behind every successful man, there is a woman.
Yeah.
So men are not doing a lot of things right. It is we that are making it happen. But I feel that when there is good communication, like everything is going to be as it should be.
Also should be, yeah, yeah, yeah. So to cut everything short, what I would say is that you see, it's just about communications when to your partner in every relationship that will make your man do the right thing or your lady do the right thing, and have some sort of trust in your partner, and believe that he or she will make the right decision in whatever situation he or she find herself. That's what it means
Yeah.
for things to be done right by both sexes.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's a communication. So it all comes down or to the
Communication.
basics, which is
Yeah.
Yeah.
communication. Yeah, okay.
Sure.
So do you have any closing remarks for maybe to big up the men for what they are doing, to big up the women, to tell them something that they should be cautious of, that so since you've talked about the things that men are not doing right, maybe now you can say that the men are trying their best, they are doing this, so we should appreciate.
Okay, okay. I appreciate all the men that are doing good things
Shout outs to
and
all
are
of them.
doing things to help their
Shout outs to
girlfriends,
us.
Yeah,
their partners become better people.
yeah.
Let me say congratulations to the men that are doing well.
Oh.
But also to the men, women can behave some way.
Yeah, which is
Some have mood swings and all that.
They are witches.
Just pay attention to your partner. When you see that she has switched her mood and she likes ice cream,
detector.
just buy her ice cream to put her back into the other mood. There are some ladies when they switch their mood, they want you to just
Buy
hold
chocolates,
them, cuddle and all those things. Just do it. And to my ladies also, if you want your man to do better, please communicate, okay? If it's in his means to do better, he will.
He will surely do it.
If it is not in his means, he will make you understand that
He's not
this is
able to.
how
His
things are.
efforts will show.
Okay, so it would get there.
Yeah.
Yours is to just have patience and hope for the better. That's for you to also pray for the person,
And support.
okay, and support so that they could do better. Relationships have become some way because some of we the women we feel because the men are not doing enough, we are stepping out. No. Sometimes when you lose a gold, you wouldn't get that same refined gold back.
So many options.
You will get the gold that is refined but is never refined. So please, let's take our time for the men so that they can understand us very well. Thank you
Thank you,
all.
Ami.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Thank you.
thank you.
So we catch you on another episode. This was King Lorehud and my panelists, Ami and Ellie Fitness.
All right.